So here's where things are right now. It's a bloodbath in the markets again today. And what you have all over the country now is Americans wincing as they look at their retirement accounts. And people are petrified of getting the calls about their jobs, their own personal finances. So they're hurting, but the billionaires, on the other hand, have got an ace in the hole. And that's their friends in the United States Senate, the Republicans. So while the economy is burning, thanks to Donald Trump's reckless tariffs, the bill the Republicans are scrambling to pass is essentially a bailout for them and big corporations. And he is taking the United States back to economic policy that predates the night bulb. He's driving up prices across the board. They did such an incompetent job, as you heard, talking about penguins. I guess as ranking Democrat on the Finance Committee, I got to be ready to maybe protect koala bears. Who knows what's next? Donald J. Hoover says he's not going to back down. And that is bad news for everybody who's counting on a steady paycheck to get by. But the well-connected billionaires who helped Donald Trump get back in power are safe in the knowledge that Senate Republicans have got their backs. The reality is, unless you're way up at the upper end of the income scale, any benefit you get from this Republican tax bill is going to get blown out of the water as the Trump tariffs continue to hike inflation. Trump, meanwhile, is completely out of touch, and as you have heard, they don't even really care about the harm they're causing. Donald Trump said so himself. He talked about auto manufacturing and said, quote, "I couldn't care less if they raised taxes." But what's even more striking is yesterday after the market crash. Donald Trump was asked about his tariffs, and he said, "I think it's going very well." You walk into a coffee shop in my home state, and you said something like that, that response you would be getting from people would be devastating, starting with the fact that they would call him a hypocrite because he said he was going to be concerned about the cost of living, and he's working on practically everything else. Thank you.
Senator Klobuchar.